Hello, I'm Kevin from Dallas, Oaklawn, Uptown, Turtle Creek to be exact. And the topic of this video is when I want to tour a rental property with a realtor, do I have to sign a tenant representation agreement, also known as a buyer-tenant representation agreement? The answer is shocking, and it varies from brokerage to brokerage and even agent to agent. We'll get to that in a minute, but first we need to cover what is a buyer-tenant representation agreement? Who is the National Association of Realtors? And what was the result of the lawsuit with the National Association of Realtors in 2024? A buyer-tenant representation agreement is a formal written contract between a real estate agent and a buyer or tenant outlining the rights and responsibilities of both parties during the home buying and leasing process. It establishes an agency relationship where the agent represents the buyer's best interests, providing professional guidance and fiduciary duties such as loyalty, confidentiality, and full disclosure. The Texas Association of Realtors introduced the buyer-tenant representation agreement in the mid-90s. This shift aligned with broader changes in real estate practices nationwide, emphasizing the need for a formalized representation for buyers, much like the agency relationships already established for sellers. The National Association of Realtors, founded in 1908, is the largest professional trade association in the United States, representing real estate professionals involved in various aspects of the industry, including residential and commercial real estate, property management, and appraisals. The National Association of Realtors' mission is to advocate for real estate professionals and protect property ownership rights in the United States. The association provides education, resources, and tools to help members succeed while promoting ethical practices in the industry. A link to the Code of Ethics can be found below if you're watching this on YouTube. In 2024, the National Association of Realtors agreed to a $418 million settlement to resolve the class action lawsuits alleging that its commission practices violated antitrust laws. As a part of the settlement, the National Association of Realtors implemented significant changes to its practices, effective August 17, 2024, that included eliminating the cooperative compensation rule and requiring written agreements between buyers, tenants, and agents. Using the buyer-tenant representation agreement for a tenant is not required by the National Association of Realtors at this time. But at Kevin Day Real Estate, we're committed to providing our clients with the highest level of tech-forward professionalism and advocacy in representing you and your best interests at every step of the leasing process. Requiring a buyer-tenant representation agreement before showing a property is a forward-thinking practice that ensures that every consumer receives exceptional service while setting clear expectations for everyone involved. Remember the topic of this video? Is a buyer-tenant representation agreement required to tour a lease property with a realtor? The short answer to this is, in our office, yes. As well as we insist you see a minimum of 3 properties to ensure you're a well-informed consumer. Touring a minimum of 3 properties is a wise decision because it gives you a better comparison for decision-making. Touring multiple properties allows you to compare key features like price, size, amenities, and location side by side. Without this comparison, you might miss out on a property that better fits your needs or offers a greater value. This insight ensures you don't overpay for features that may be standard elsewhere or settle for less when you could get more. After you request this showing appointment, the buyer-tenant representation agreement will be sent to you to sign electronically. We'll get the appointment scheduled with the co-broker and confirm with you via text the date, time, and location of where we'll meet. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. We look forward to meeting you, and I'll see you soon.